Okay, so this incubator, it's just did its first hatch basically, which it wasn't supposed to, but it did. I got these other incubators right here, or I get an incubator and a hatcher, and these are all the eggs that were in here. And I was supposed to move them into here before they were supposed to hatch, but they started to hatch. And when they're on these racks, the chicks don't really have anywhere to go but onto the floor and next to the water and everything. So I'm luckily I wasn't here when they started to hatch and the water wasn't full. So we got a few babies in here and they just started crawling around on all these other eggs, but yeah, so I'm gonna get these babies out, put them in with the other ones that are like a week old. So these ones are actually I might not be able to. I might have to put them in just a bin for now. Oh, you can't see them, but I haven't counted how many there is yet, but I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start going through the video about how I made this thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this fast, and I just left these chicks in here for now. They'll be fine. I'm gonna put them in a container later today, but so let me start from back here. There's an extension cord. Kind of hard to see. Just try to stay with me, I guess. So there's an extension cord right here that goes up into the wall, and I bought a brown extension cord just from like Home Depot or something for like $3 or something like that. That has this kind of end on it. That has like the three-way kind of thing. And I kind of split that up. I cut the end off right here, and cut the other part off. So then I have just a section of cord in this part and this part. Twisted one end on each of them together. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But after that, then those two cords go in, and they go through right behind that guy, and it splits into two ground cords. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys. So like, splits into two cords, so there's two cords coming out. I split that into 6 cords, I think. Yeah, 6. So then 6, so 1 negative and 1 positive go to this fan, 1 negative and 1 positive go to this fan, and then the other then there's a negative, and it goes to this light, through this light, to this light, through this light, or no. It'd be easier if I just made a whole new one to show you guys, but because there's so many cords kind of tangled up in here. But it goes through this one, into this, that was hot, into this bulb, and skips this middle bulb and goes into that bulb, and then goes into this thermostat right here. There's 2 wires that come off the thermostat, goes into one, and then it goes off of one and goes back into the plug. So once that thermostat gets to a certain temperature, it just turns off, and it turns off everything, and once it gets to a certain temperature, it turns on both of those light bulbs. Okay? And the fans stay on all the time. And those 2 light bulbs are that thermostat. The other thermostat is the same exact thing, but it uses this black box right here. And it says on it, output is 7.5 V DC, 700 MA, and then the input is just a regular extension cord. So you plug that into an extension cord, it goes over, goes into this thermostat right here. These two black cords go in, and then it'll tell you in the instructions on how to wire it up, but because you can't see it, Jesus, it's hard to hold it right now. Because you can't see it with the electrical tape on it. Why isn't it like? Yeah, but there's like electrical tape over all the plugins right here, so nobody gets shocked or anything like that. But these two black cords go in, and then there's a red cord that goes out into the middle light bulb that's right under here, and then goes back in on the other side. So and then there's one right here, right where these plug in. It goes in through a hole right here I drilled, and goes to this probe right here. So once that probe gets to a certain temperature, turns off that light bulb. Now it's too cold, so it turns the light bulb back on. Jeez, why is it not like? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. My camera's working good, but okay, kind of turned off. But on the settings in here, you can fix the temperature you want, and then for the other one, you just turn this, and it gives the temperature you want. And for humidity, I just have a thing of water down there, and that gets it up to 40 humidity, so that's perfect for while they're incubating. But right before they hatch, you want to move them into a hatcher to hatch, or put more water in. And that's basically how I made this thing. And if you're wondering, the egg turners, they just plug into an extension cord from there, and same thing as the other ones. And it comes out the back right here to this, and I plug it in for a little bit, then turn it off, plug it in for a little bit, turn it off. Yeah, one or two times a day. I want it night, one in the morning. And that's just a quick video on how I made this. You might have to watch the video a few times to understand how it is. I just didn't want a long video putting it all together. So yeah, I'm gonna draw something out on paper real fast to show you guys again how it is real fast, and then that'll be it. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much, but here's the plug-in you plug into the wall or the extension cord. It comes over, and it goes to this black box where there is, you know, the prongs that you can plug in that black box, or fans or egg turners, that kind of thing. And the negative or the positive comes over, goes to the light bulbs. Oh, sorry. It goes to the light bulbs, goes in one side of the light bulb, out the other side of the light bulb. Same thing with this other light bulb right here. Goes around, comes to where the thermostat has its two cords coming out, and you put one on one side, and then it comes out and goes to the other side. When the thermostat gets to a certain temperature, it'll turn off, and then once it gets too cold or whatever, it will turn back on. And you can either use the two of the same thermostats, or just one thermostat does all the light bulbs, or you can do what you want. But that's how I did mine, and it was just a quick video on how I did that. If you have any more questions, I guess I can try to answer them to my best I can. Yep. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.